Hey everyone, I'm Lucia, a 40-year-old marketing exec trying to figure out this wild ride called a blended family. I'm divorced and remarried to Tom, and we've got a bit of a Brady Bunch situation going on. My biological daughter, Emma, is 16, and my stepdaughter, Lily, is 17. Let me tell you, it's been a roller coaster trying to bond with Lily. Hey Lily, want to go shopping this weekend? I asked, trying to find some common ground. No thanks, I'm good, she muttered, barely glancing up from her phone. Tom, ever the peacekeeper, just shrugged. Maybe next time, he said, doing his usual conflict avoidance routine. I sighed, wishing he'd back me up just once, but that's Tom for you. Despite the cold shoulder, I made a promise to Lily. I'll help you save up for that prom dress you've been eyeing. I told her. For a second, I thought I saw a flicker of interest in her eyes. Really? You do that? Lily asked, suspicion in her voice. Of course, that's what family does, I replied, hoping this could be a turning point for us. Enter my best friend Rachel, my rock in all this chaos. We met for coffee at our favorite spot downtown. Lucia, you're trying too hard, Rachel said, stirring her latte. Lily will come around eventually. I hope so, Rach. Sometimes I feel invisible in my own home, I admitted. Rachel squeezed my hand. Give it time, you're doing great. But then there's Karen, Tom's ex. Let's just say she isn't making things easier. One evening, I overheard a phone call between her and Lily. Remember, sweetie, you don't owe that woman anything. Karen's voice crackled through the speaker. I know, Mom, Lily replied, glancing at me as I passed by. Later that night, Lily confronted me in the kitchen. Mom says you're just trying to buy my love, she spat. That's not true, Lily, I said, feeling my heart sink. I just want us to be family. We're not family, she snapped. You're just the woman my dad married. To top it off, Lily's been hanging out with a new friend, Zoe. I overheard them in her room one day. Your stepmom's such a try-hard, Zoe sneered. You should totally milk this prom dress thing. Lily's laugh cut through me like a knife. Yeah, maybe I will. It's not like she actually cares about me anyway. That night, I couldn't sleep. Their words kept replaying in my mind. The next morning, I decided to check on the prom dress fund I'd been saving for Lily. As I counted the money, my stomach dropped. There was way less than there should be. Tom, I called, my voice shaking. We need to talk about Lily's prom dress fund. He wandered into the room, looking confused. What about it? There's money missing. A lot, I said. Are you sure? Maybe you miscounted, he suggested, his face pale. I'm sure, and I think I know where it went. Just then, Lily bounced into the room, all smiles. Hey Dad, can I borrow the car tonight? Zoe and I want to go to the mall. I looked at Tom, silently pleading for his support, but he just smiled weakly. Sure, sweetie, just be back by curfew. Something inside me snapped. This couldn't go on. Something had to change, and fast. Little did I know, the missing money was just the tip of the iceberg. Our family was about to face a storm we might not survive, and I was standing right in the eye of it. The next morning, I couldn't shake the uneasy feeling. I decided to confront Lily directly. Lily, can we talk? There's a lot of money missing from your prom dress fund. Her eyes widened, then narrowed. What are you talking about? I haven't touched it. Then where did it go? Over $300 is missing. How should I know? Maybe you took it, Lily snapped. Before I could respond, Emma burst into the room, waving a piece of paper. Mom, I passed my driver's test. That's great, honey, I said, trying to smile despite the tension. So about that car we talked about. Emma continued, unaware of the brewing storm. Lily's head whipped around. Car? What car? Emma hesitated. Mom said if I passed, we might look into getting a used car. Lily's face turned red. Oh, I see how it is. Steal my prom money for precious Emma's car, huh? What? No. I protested. Lily, that's not what's happening here. Save it, she spat. I should have known you'd always choose her over me. The argument escalated quickly. Tom, hearing the commotion, rushed in. What's going on? He asked, bewildered. Your wife stole my prom money to buy Emma a car, Lily shouted. I turned to Tom, desperate. That's not true. Tell her, Tom, tell her I wouldn't do that. Tom looked between us, his face a mask of discomfort. Now let's all calm down. I'm sure there's an explanation. Are you kidding me? I was stunned he wasn't defending me. Tom, you know I wouldn't steal from Lily. I'm not saying you did, but nothing. You're supposed to have my back. As we argued, Lily stormed out, phone in hand. I later found out she called Karen, who wasted no time in stirring up even more trouble. The next day at school, Lily's friend Zoe cornered Emma in the hallway. Must be nice having a mom who steals for you, she sneered. What are you talking about? Emma asked, confused. Everyone knows your mom stole Lily's prom money to buy you a car. It's all over school. By the time I picked Emma up, the rumors had spread like wildfire. Parents whispered at pickup, casting me sidelong glances. At home, I tried to talk to Tom about the situation. This is getting out of hand. We need to present a united front, I said. Tom sighed. Maybe if you just replace the money. Replace it? I didn't take it in the first place. I was stunned by his suggestion. That night, as I lay in bed, I felt completely alone. My stepdaughter hated me, my husband didn't trust me, and my reputation was crumbling. How had everything gone so wrong so quickly? My phone buzzed with a text from Rachel. Asterisk heard the rumors. You okay? Want to talk? Asterisk. I stared at the message, tears welling up. At least someone was on my side. But as I drifted off to sleep, I couldn't shake the feeling that this was far from over. Little did I know, the worst was yet to come. I couldn't just sit back and let these accusations destroy my life. It was time to do some digging. I started by scrolling through Lily's social media, and something caught my eye. Rachel, look at this, I said, showing her my phone. Lily had posted a selfie wearing a designer jacket that definitely wasn't in her closet before. Rachel squinted at the screen. That looks expensive. You think? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. We hit the mall, asking around at the stores Lily frequented. At a high-end boutique, a saleswoman remembered her. Oh yeah, that girl was in here last week. Dropped quite a bit of cash. Any chance you have security footage? I asked. The manager was hesitant, but eventually let us view it. And there it was, Lily, clear as day, buying the jacket with a wad of cash. Bingo, Rachel whispered. Back at home, I overheard Lily on the phone in her room. Zoe, chill. They'll never figure it out. My stepmom's taking all the heat. I felt my blood boil, but I forced myself to keep listening. Mom's totally on board, Lily continued. She hates Lucia anyway. It's perfect. So Karen was in on it too. I shouldn't have been surprised, but it still hurt. I dug deeper, tracking Lily's movements through credit card statements and eyewitness accounts. Designer clothes, parties, even a secret trip to a concert. It all added up. Just as I was putting the pieces together, Tom came home looking shell-shocked. The company's in trouble, he said, collapsing onto the couch. We might have to file for bankruptcy. Great, more stress. Tom, we need to talk about Lily, I started. He held up a hand. Not now, Lucia. I can't deal with that on top of everything else. I bit my tongue, frustrated. Fine, if he wouldn't listen, I handle this myself. I compiled all the evidence, receipts, footage, screenshots. It was time to confront Lily and clear my name once and for all. As I stood outside her door, evidence in hand, I took a deep breath. This was it, the moment of truth. I raised my hand to knock, steadying myself for the confrontation. Lily, we need to talk. Now. She opened the door, eyeing me suspiciously. What do you want? I walked in and spread the evidence on her bed. Receipts, photos, security footage. I know what you did, Lily, all of it. Her face paled, but she tried to bluff. I don't know what you're talking about. Cut the act. I have proof. You spent the prom money on clothes and parties, and you framed me. Lily's facade crumbled. You weren't supposed to find out. It's not fair. Emma gets everything. Tom walked in, drawn by the commotion. What's going on here? He asked, looking between us. I turned to him, my voice steady. Lily stole the money and framed me, and Karen helped her do it. Tom's face hardened as he looked over the evidence. Is this true, Lily? Lily burst into tears. Dad, I didn't mean for it to go this far. For the first time, Tom stood firm. I can't believe this. Lucia, I'm so sorry I doubted you. Just then, my phone buzzed. It was the school principal, Mrs. Thompson. I thought you should know, she said. Zoe confessed to spreading false rumors about you. She's facing suspension. As word spread, Lily's social life imploded. Her friends began to distance themselves, and her reputation tanked overnight. The next day, Karen showed up at our door, fuming. "What have you done to my daughter?" she demanded. I stood my ground. "No, Karen, what have you done? You helped Lily lie and steal." Tom stepped in, his voice firm. "Karen, we need to reassess the custody arrangement. This can't continue." Karen sputtered, "You can't do that." "Watch us," Tom replied, shutting the door in her face. Amid the family chaos, Tom's business troubles worsened. Late one night, I found him slumped over financial papers in his office. "Tom," I said softly, "let me help. I have experience with marketing strategies that could turn things around." He looked up, his eyes red from lack of sleep. "You do that, after everything?" We spent nights brainstorming, growing closer as we fought to save the business. It was tough, but we were in it together. Emma stepped up too, surprising us all. "Dad, Mom," she said one evening, "I don't need a car. Let's use that money to help the business instead." Tom and I exchanged proud glances. Our daughter was growing up. Slowly, things began to improve. Tom's company started showing signs of recovery, and my reputation in the community was restored as the truth came out. 6 months later, we sat as a family, minus Lily, who was now living with Karen full-time. Tom glanced at his phone and said quietly, "I got an email from Lily. She's struggling. Karen's not coping well with the consequences." I sighed, feeling conflicted. "It's hard, but she needs to learn from this." Emma nodded, her face serious. "Maybe one day she'll realize what she lost." The doorbell rang. It was Rachel, bringing over dinner, as she'd started doing every Friday night. "Hey, warrior woman," she greeted me with a hug. "How's everyone doing?" As we all sat down to eat, the conversation flowed easily and laughter filled the room, something that had been missing for too long. I caught Tom's eye across the table, and he smiled, a warm, genuine smile that reached his eyes. In that moment, I realized that sometimes family is what you make it, and we'd made ours strong enough to weather any storm. Sure, there were still challenges ahead. Lily's journey wasn't over, and neither was ours. But for the first time in a long time, I felt hopeful. We'd face the worst and come out the other side, not unscathed, but unbroken. As Rachel raised her glass in a toast, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. "To family," she said. "To family," we echoed. I knew whatever came next, we'd face it together. Now I have a question for you. If you were Lucia, would you consider giving Lily a second chance? Or do you believe that some betrayals are too deep to forgive, even when it comes to family? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective could help others dealing with complex family dynamics. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.